Coming up on 23 FNL.
A lot going on this week. Plus, we got a early season test for Liberty as Buchanan comes to town. Should be a good one.
Yeah, 23 Friday Night Live starts right now.
You're watching Friday Night Live, brought to you by Kern Schools Federal Credit Union. Together, we have something special.
Oh, man. That black hole there, Brandon, it sucks you right in.
They're rowdy. They're very good. They get you hyped up.
They do, and welcome into Week 4 of Friday Night Live. I'm Kero alongside Brandon Johansson. And after some big road trips last week, many teams are back in town and some hosting some Central Section contenders.
Yeah, it may seem a little early to be talking about playoffs, but we've got some showdowns this week that could have some implications down the line.
And we are kicking it off with a matchup featuring a strong rushing Drillers team and a stacked defensive Wolfpack and a former teammate turned opponent. Week 4's game of the week goes to Bakersfield at Ridgeview. These two squads were 2-2 entering tonight. Time to see what broke first, Drillers offense or Ridgeview's defense, and former driller Taj Wright at defensive back for his new team. And BHS Cameron Williams quick toss to Isaiah Jernigan. There we go, Brandon, for some yards into the end zone. It's 7-0 with this one. Now to the end of the first, it's going to be some excitement there. Some coaches talking. They're planning this out. We got to give them the chance. Williams again. He tosses this one to Cameron Bonner for a short run. This is 14-0. We're going to take this now to the second quarter. Late on the snap, toss to Isaac Jernigan for some major yards to make it 21-0 at the half. Drillers go on to win this one 41-14. And St. Joseph out of Santa Maria came out tonight undefeated, but a 1-2 Bakersfield Christian was hungry to change that.
Absolutely hungry after that tough loss on the road last week when they went to Vegas. They were looking to take advantage of their home field advantage with a healthy defensive end. Ben Urasek to do that too. We'll head to the top of the first. The Eagles would have the ball here. Dominic Gamboni hands it off to Dante Harris for an 11-yard run there. Jumps in there for the 6 points. Eagle is hyped up. Eagles with the ball once again. Gamboni hands it off to Harris. Harris able to weave his way through the Knights defense. Nice move there and force his way in. That's a 25-yard touchdown, and it's good. Yeah, and good for an Eagles lead, 14-0. The Knights, they get the ball now. Chase Artopius hands it off to Trevor Cole. Cole lobs it up for Elijah Brines. A nice little play there, who catches it for a touchdown. The Knights then get the ball back again. Artopius throws it to Darian Langley, who would take it all the way for the touchdown. It would be a close finish, but Bakersfield Christian, they would come out on top in this one, 38-31.
Independence trying to bounce back from a fourth quarter loss last week, and Stockdale coming off their first win of the season. Enter that black hole there. What's more suffocating, the student section or the Mustangs defense? Tanner Wilford with a sack there on the third down. Next drive, Stockdale scores, but when Independence gets the ball again, another turnover. Zeke Armio picks it and takes it back for 6. It's 14-0 Stockdale. Yeah, that black hole, they were making some action. The ball back in Stockdale's hands now in the first. Evan Burkhart, he was moving tonight. And a little learning lesson for me, when the players come in your way, just stand in there, get the shot. Oh my gosh, he almost had the touchdown, but then this turns into a quick little loft there. There's the score. Burkhart puts it right where Jeremiah Gradowitz needs it. 21-0 Stockdale. Second quarter now, the Falcons answer back with 1 touchdown. A little later, Armani Denweed, that's who hopped in there for 6, 21-14. Stockdale was the storyline coming, or Independence, was the storyline coming into this one, but Burkhart and co. couldn't be stopped. Gradowitz with the score there. Stockdale was straight rolling in this one. They go on to win it 44-14.
That hair on Burkhart pretty good too. Liberty with another early season test, hosting undefeated Buchanan out of Clovis. The Patriots, they get on the board early here by the slimmest of margins. Look at this one, just bouncing.
It
counts. That's right. It's 3 on the board. Gets the bounce, and it goes in, makes it 3-0 Liberty. To the second now, Buchanan with the ball. How about a quarterback keeper for 6? Jalen Cropper keeps it himself. The Bears would go for 2 here. They would they'd make it 8-3. Still in the second now, Liberty responding. Hector Gonzalez, we've said his name a lot, finds Ramon Hernandez with the bullet, who falls in for 6 there. Liberty would go up 10-8 in the second, but it would be Buchanan who would find their footing in this one and find their offense. The Bears, they stay perfect as Liberty falls 28-13.
And Brandon, what do you think of when you think of Liberty?
I think of the riot crew there, Rowdy. I think of freedom. I think of all sorts of stuff.
Oh, well, you said it, Brandon. Because for Fandemonium this week, Allison Gargaro, she's showing us Liberty's freedom food.
On this week's edition of Fandemonium, we're at Liberty High School, where the fans are hungry, and good news because their signature dish here at the snack bar is called the Liberty Burger. And I'm going to bring in Kyle, who's going to tell me all about this. What is a Liberty Burger?
A Liberty Burger is double cheeseburger with barbecue sauce, bacon bits, and onion straws.
You can just see how juicy this is. The cheese and the crunch from the onions as well as the bacon. You guys gotta come out here and try this.
Allison, that looks good. Man, I want to go try that right now, but you think they're closed?
I think they're probably closed, but I know what game I'm going to request next week.
Oh, hey, I have it first.
Okay.
Dibs on me. Shafter, guys, looks to continue its undefeated season while Foothill seeks its first win. 23 FNL is back after this. And welcome back indeed. We're here in the 23 ABC Live Center taking a look at the action from your perspective. So this is our Twitter feed, and then we have this McFarland game here. We have a little bit of a shot. We got a good looking shot there. And then we're going to take a look here. Golden Valley, they are showing some patriotism as they look forward to the 9/11 memorial that we're going to see next weekend. So a cool moment for them today. So thank you guys for sharing that stuff. But now we're going to get back to the action on the field. Foothill had a tall task this weekend against the undefeated offensive monster known as Shafter. And let's get right to it. Shafter coming into the game undefeated behind senior standout Alex Aguilar. As for Foothill looking for its first win tonight, first quarter here, that's Aguilar finds the open room and runs it all the way into the end zone for the touchdown, 2-point conversion, 8-0 Generals. Much later, Generals leading 29-0. Foothill's Dewani Gilliard hands it to Noah Hare's. Ball drops though, and Generals Andrew Pampa is all over that one. He's taking it all the way for the touchdown, 36-0 Generals to the second now. Aguilar, well, first, let's get a little meat in there. And here, Aguilar, he's going to make all the moves, dodge all the players. No one can touch this kid. He's all around the Trojans defense, gets in for the touchdown. It's 43-0. Shafter keeps the lead and their unblemished record, shutting out Foothill 57-0.
Meanwhile, the offense for the South High Rebels continues to rumble this year. They're averaging nearly 50 points over their first 3 games. They'd be looking to add on tonight against a winless Fresno team. We'll pick this one up in the second quarter. The Rebels already up by 18 in this one, and here they would add on. It is quarterback Bryson Aguirre faking the handoff and keeping it himself for 6. That would make it 27-3 South. Rebel defense, it would come up big tonight, too. Fresno goes to the air, but the receiver, you can see here, that ball was stripped right out of his hands in this mess right here. Ryan Harlan takes it. He run it all the way back. This return would actually be called back on a penalty, but the Rebels would retain possession. That's important because it would give Aguirre a chance to show off his arm this time. He finds Justin Rugneo in stride, who beats the secondary for 6. Yeah, nice catch. Fresno gets on the board late, but South's lead would be too much in this one. Rebels win it 37-10. Golden Valley Bulldogs hungry to get in the win column this time, hosting Santa Maria. Third quarter, Santa Maria would have the ball. They'd be up 20-18. Dominic Martinez fakes the handoff and runs it in. That would make it 28-18. So Golden Valley needing to respond here again. Winless on the season. Vicente Alatorre decides to keep the ball as well. That would make it 28-24 as he finds his way into the end zone, muscles his way in, put that shoulder down, and makes his way in. That would make it, again, 28-24 in the third. Santa Maria Martinez again for the quarterback keeper. This time, he makes it all the way and makes it 35-24. So we will head to the fourth with Martinez with the handoff. Finds Samuel Herrera just making in the end zone. That would make it 42-24. Santa Maria ends up winning this one 42-30. Golden Valley still winless.
And after a loss in their season opener, the Bears have turned around for the better, winning its last 2 games. Miramonte just coming off a bye week, 0-2. First quarter after the kickoff. And this is the very first snap of the game. Arvin's Carlos Norzagare, oh man.
Norzagare, maybe?
I mean, yeah. Rushes for a 70-plus yard touchdown. Miramonte now with the ball. First play for quarterback Adrian Mercado goes deep, but it gets intercepted by Cesar Valenzuela, turning it over to the Bears. And then the very next play, Arvin with the ball, the handoff to Arnrulo Pentoya. I think I got that one, guys. And he takes it into the end zone for a 53-yard touchdown, giving Arvin 13 points. Miramonte yet to score, but they finally answer back in the second quarter as Max Guerra takes it 68 yards into the end zone. Later in the second, Arvin quarterback again. Garza hits his target, Jorge Rosales, and he just takes this one all the way. Final score, Arvin 58, Miramonte 7. And these two teams both undefeated coming in tonight's game. Rigetti coming in from Santa Maria facing Centennial, but it was the Golden Hawks getting on the board first, but Rigetti right behind them with the touchdown by quarterback Brandon Giddings to tie it up at 7. Centennial quarterback here finding senior Grant Bloom. He takes it outside for the touchdown run. He's got space and room. It's 14-7 Golden Hawks, and then Rigetti's quarterback with the fake handoff. He then passes it to Caleb Thomas. Centennial almost picking Giddings off. Doesn't happen. Rigetti later on with a touchdown to close the gap. A 21-14 score for the Golden Hawks. Centennial's quarterback Kyle Connolly with a long shot to DJ Adams. They go on to score another touchdown by sophomore Anthony Glass. 2 undefeated teams take this one to the end. Centennial wins it though, 37-35. What a close one. Gotta love those close matchups, Brandon.
Fun stuff. Looking forward to my favorite part of the week.
Yes, and mine too, Brandon. Still to come, we have the best of the best from week 4 of high school football. Stick around to catch all the action. Welcome back. And before we get to the top plays, we have a couple of other scores to look at from some of our other teams.
Indeed we do. We'll take a look at them now. Highland taking on Tehachapi. Highland wins this one 47-12. Liberty, that's the wrong Liberty. This is a different Liberty. They're from out of town, we can tell you that. But Kennedy beat them 32-14 tonight. Kennedy
staying undefeated, looking good there. And then some other scores to look at. We have East losing to Chavez. Chavez winning 12-8. Little score there. And then the other game, McFarland, they go on to win 39-21 over Kern Valley. And guys, it's the best time of the night. It's time for the top 3 on 23. And we're going to start it off with our number 3 play of the night. Shafter's Andrew Pompa recovers this foothill fumble and takes it all the way for the score. Looking good out there.
Just look at this slow-mo. There it is. Pops out. We'll move on to number 2 now. Arvin quarterback Angel Hernandez, he would find his target here. His target in this case is number 17, Jorge Rosales. And watch Rosales get up there, and with the concentration, using 2 hands, brings it in. He takes it down the field. That is good for 6.
Tall kid, get all those plays. And the top play of the night, Stockdale's Burkhart, he had the big run and a big game. He's moving through everyone to get down near the goal line. But I think this top play is number 1 because I stayed in there, Brandon. I didn't get scared. I stayed in there and I didn't get hit, but I was fearing my life. This would turn into a score for Stockdale. They had a great game tonight.
He had a great game, great flow, everything.
I know, but I'm proud of myself, though.
Good job. Proud of you. Stay safe.
Thanks so much, and thanks, guys, for tuning in, and we will be back next week with Friday Night Live. See you then. No broken bones.
All good.
All good.
Proud of you.